Well, no, he
Really?
went on his own, didn't he?
Yeah. Well, unless we're allowed to make a notice or something in order to.
Well, no. The point is that he was scouting.
You'll
so
probably
Oh.
notice it. So that's 20 damage, and he has to make a will save. DC 22.
Okay, so the only thing he got from evasive was that he wasn't completely flat-footed, so he had his normal AC. Okay, is your weapon... give me a moment because he has some kind of damage reduction. Is your weapon good?
It is not. However, no wait, it is what I'm using is good aligned, so yes.
Okay.
So
The strike itself is good aligned.
Okay, so yeah,
Your
this overcomes the damage reduction, and he needs to make a will save, you say?
Yep.
Fun, that's his worst save.
Fail.
He's
Damn it.
gonna be blind forever.
No, he passed.
Aw,
But he
He's
is
me.
staggered for a round.
nice.
What staggered for around does?
He
One
gets
action.
one action on his turn.
Yeah, staggered is one of the best things.
Stand out or move.
As we discussed that.
Okay. That's all?
Yep. And if he had failed it, and if he had rolled terribly and failed it, he would have been blinded and deafened permanently.
Okay, cool.
And it's not
I think,
magical, so
I
it can't
think
be
high-level
dispelled.
gunslingers should get immunity to deafened.
I'm afraid not.
Mm,
Gunslingers don't get that.
he might not be as that.
I'm not having a go at you, Zach. I'm just
That's
saying that, you know,
good.
with the 20th level gunslinger, you should be able to have
Yeah,
any
he
amount
has
of it.
quite many fun
So-
things, but it takes time to read through.
So guys, I'd like some backup.
You do really always charge in
You
before everyone.
always do this. You always do this.
I thought that was the plan.
No time for you
It
to
was
come back and
not.
inform us.
Ken Hero.
Amazingly, it wasn't the plan, but never mind. Well done.
You see,
From what I understood of the plan, it was sneak up and attack them while everybody else charges
So you
up
understood, buddy,
behind.
because like right now there's like this gunslinger is like, "Gah! What the hell?" and like he starts turning.
I'm actually gonna
subtle
see.
as ever.
Vanishing trick. Is it normal invisibility?
So, Genkiro.
It's just normal invisibility. So I'm visible now, but still 47 stealth that.
Yeah, but you attacked somebody.
Yeah. So I'm visible.
Yeah,
I'll go ahead and
Not just that.
draw my
you
other
need
sword as a
to-
swift action.
You
You
are
lose
unable
your
to-
stealth.
Yeah, you lose your stealth, and you can't unless you have hide in plain sight. You can't stealth again. So. have fun
Did you
with
do
that.
was it a single standard to attack him?
Yes.
Because he moved
So
quite a
you
lot.
still have that swift action left to. Actually, no, because you attacked. It's a free action to draw a weapon, and especially your level, I wouldn't even bother taking the swift action to draw.
Okay. Yeah. It's just okay. Sounds good.
So, Genkiro.
I have both swords out.
If Endiv didn't attack them, I would clearly give you a surprise round, but yeah, he did attack
Yeah.
them, so...
No,
a lot
it's-
of surprise is out of question.
Say, get it!
Well,
Oh god.
Well, Endith had a surprise round,
the-
so technically
and
Endith
it
could act
distract
again
them
now,
for
right?
the rest
So,
of
yeah,
us.
so if we count that as my surprise round, technically I'd be able to go again.
Yeah.
That's true.
I think this should be up to the DM because it's an
Yeah.
odd
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah.
In this situation, no.
Okay. Having incredibly high
Zach,
initiative is
don't get me wrong. I want your guy to survive, but it was so weird.
Genkiro.
I'm
Right.
probably gonna just like slaughter this guy.
Oh yeah,
insane.
you're gonna do it.
Yeah,
anyway.
but then you get slaughtered by the assassin.
Yeah. If you would let me talk, seeing how everybody's eyes are now on Endit,
Somehow.
I'll take it nobody's watching the northern entrance. So that gives me ample time to sneak up and do what I want. So I have.
Remember, I cast a fly on you, so you've got 60 feet plus high haste.
That is a good point. So I'm going to fly up to the ceiling and fly. Yeah.
Also, I forgot to say, ceiling
got 90.
is 20 feet up.
Okay, fine. So it's within reach of lots of things, but you've got a speed of 90 anyway.
Yeah. So 90. So up there. Do I see any traps downstairs or down below?
No, you don't feel any. Your trap sense is not tingling. It seems like they took care of everything. And as I said, this is just the destroyed piece of column that completely like created a barricaded wall that prevented you from seeing clearly what's going on here.
So so now that I think about it, I actually had no idea who these guys were. I just assumed that they were a phantom
You
troop.
had not just assumed
Yeah,
that and then started murdering everyone. Luckily,
I just assumed.
Luckily,
that
you.
Yeah, luckily this guy had a 12-leg spider sign on part of his mask. Okay, Genkiro, so are you stealthing?
Surprising. You'd be surprised how untrusting I am of Endit right now.
Yeah.
awful. He's awful.
Are you stealthing, Genkiro?
Yes.
Okay, so Jackal is he cannot see you because of the column. Raynor will get one perception check against you. So give me a stealth check.
I did my stealth check, which
He failed his
was
stealth check
you should
earlier.
probably be distracted though, because I just stabbed him.
yeah.
Still, he's on on the edge of his vision.
Yeah.
Because he's still elite veteran warrior.
All right.
Yeah, true.
See a fox.
God damn it. 45.
And yeah, this guy has see invisibility, just so you know.
So it's 25.
Yep.
So he might get an idea that yes, somebody else is coming. Still, okay, so you moved here. What do you do?
Right. Then I double move over here.
Okay, so then the other guys get perception checks.
Yeah.
So now the orc guy who does not have invisibility, which means that he has a high chance of failing. Yep. He knows invisibility, so he doesn't beat 45, and the assassin guy who has invisibility active.
Of course he
on
does.
him,
He's an assassin.
Yeah.
he also have plus 22 to his perception. But he doesn't make it, I think, even with
Yes.
invisibility, because
Rolling
yeah,
it.
minus 20. So without invisibility, you have 25. He rolled 24. So yeah. Okay, well, as you are seeing, so there are like circles and runes on the ground. There are like statues of some forgotten, unknown gods to you. This is the first time you see any kind of statues like that. And in the middle, there's like an altar and a greenish, sickly looking orb in the middle. And the orb looks kind of small. And yeah, your character would remember that it seems like the orb would be able to fit in, assuming this part of the blade still exists. If you remember, there was a part of Eternity Blade that had a place where you could put something. This orb looks like it could be put there.
I wonder what happens if
Well, you
pick it
could
up.
put a lot of things in there.
Yes.
That's what you. Okay, so
You'd never know.
okay, so you double moved. Can you do anything else? I'm not sure.
Swift action.
Swift action. What can I do as a swift action?
Sing.
Yeah, can you start up your song?
Yes. Yeah. You hear. heard a
You know that will fuck your
voice
set.
instantly giving me away.
Nobody knows where I am.
Cast the ventriloquism spell,
No, I can't cast ventriloquism.
and then start like casting spells from the other side of the column.
Yeah, no. Just start casting, man. Fuck 'em. We'll all be piling in a minute.
Uh-huh.
Like after the gunslinger who's staggered, it's Lysander, then the Shadow, then everybody else, then our everybody else.
The staggered gunslinger can still shoot. Only as a standard action, he can't do a full round action.
Yeah, he can still shoot you once.
Alright.
You can still be
But you
a...
Alright,
I stole
There's
my
something-
counters,
oh
and
god,
I
I
can technically counter range strikes.
He's
Yeah,
nimble.
you cut the bullets out of the air. Good job, mate.
But
Yep.
I don't-
you will see.
What
Genkiro.
is it, Genkiro?
I know this is probably not very effective, but I'm going to cast Grease under the Orc.
Holy shit.
That heck.
This reminds me of when I used to have an antenna TV.
Okay, so you cast a grease. I guess he gets a reflex or...
Yeah,
Yep.
reflex, Grease.
Okay. Just so you know, yeah, this guy also has an ability to fly. He's not flying now, but I think I'll maybe not for the assassin, but for the orc and gunslinger, I gave them a half fiend template. Okay. Oh, right. Sorry. Reflex. What's the DC he needs to beat?
Hang on, let me check. I knew I had it written down somewhere.
I wonder if I gave him fucking acrobatics. Yeah, I gave him acrobatics.
Damn it.
But yeah, he can also fly, so...
Oh, that's...
Even if he
Sounds good.
falls down to his face, he can just fly up, because I also gave him... Yeah, he has also a lot of fly. Skill check.
I think reflex would be... What was it? Cast level plus. Reflex. Doesn't say what the DC was.
Your level plus your charisma modifier plus something.
Thank you. So 13 plus...
Actually, like your caster level.
13, 19
Okay, so he fails.
plus...
It's certain he fails, but how much it is, I don't know.
13, 19 plus... what was it? Spell level?
Never mind, for now he failed,
Yeah.
we know that.
Alright.
But yeah, next time on his turn he will be able to stand up, because yeah, he can fly, he has like plus 20 to acrobatics and fly, so no problem. Okay, so Raynor, he will do only one action, and I will need to see, because as a gunslinger he has a lot of
He's got loads of things he can do, but most of them require a swift action.
No, that's most of them require a standard action.
Okay, how many grit points he has?
Same as his
Great.
wisdom.
No,
Wisdom
no,
modifier.
I have that written down somewhere, so it will be 7 for him.
To break through or not to break through? That is the question.
Okay, so
Breakthrough.
one
I'm
attack.
riding on your back.
He,
Fuck yes.
Just so you know, he has, if not from his skills, then from his weapon. He doesn't provoke attack of opportunity when fired.
Okay.
No,
Even
sorry.
even if he's in melee with you, it doesn't provoke attacks of opportunity.
Just straight up point blank back of the
Yeah.
skull.
Yep.
I can still respond though because of my counters.
Okay, 20,
If he hits.
20, and it's against touch AC.
Yep.
Nice.
So that's 20 feet.
Better keep him away from me.
My touch is 18. So
He
if
could
that's
not
if that's
miss.
his attack roll.
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna try to counter that.
You can do it.
I'm going to use which one is it? Altered Penumbra. I make a stealth against his perception. And if I succeed, I can teleport within 30 feet, and I leave a major image.
Perception 22.
I get another 3.
But that's without invisibility.
Yes.
Motherfucker.
I'm still in Body of the Night.
Yeah.
Alright, so I leave a major image where I was, and I'm gonna teleport.
So mirror image got destroyed.
What?
It will get
You
destroyed
can't
because you
leave
will
the
hit it.
oh no, maybe it's an ninja trick, but normally you can't leave the mirror image where you are. As a wizard,
It's
like,
it's a
It's a
Veil
major
Knight thing.
image. It's a special thing. What exactly is a major image?
It's like the spell.
it's a 6th level spell. So it
Okay,
can be
so
quite
major
a-
image still will get hit.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have it act like it got shot and killed. And if I have it act correctly, it doesn't get destroyed.
Okay. He deals quite a lot of damage, though.
I can imagine.
Let me see this.
Yeah, that will be 1d6 plus 13 plus 2d6 against good target. Yeah. Okay, so he missed no matter. Okay, so yeah, you dodge that, you teleported there. And that all. Because he was staggered, that was his round, so next time he's not staggered. Lysander.
If you didn't know something was going on, you just heard a gunshot.
Yeah,
Can I
there's
fly? Can I fly through here?
yeah, sure. Yeah, loud gunshot from. Yeah, it was a dragoon. It's like a pistol dragon.
You mean a shotgun pistol?
Right. Even with haste, because I'm using overland flight rather than normal flight, because I always use overland flight because it lasts.
Kill something!
Well, no, that's as far as I can go. However, I still haven't drawn the bow, and
Use a spell.
unfortunately, this will make me visible again because I'm using offensive spells. So, firstly, that was my move. Standard action is cast sorry, just a second, bring it up. Obsidian flow in that area.
My.
How do I put an area map?
Draw shape, possibly.
There is a way to do a. There is a way to do a 20-foot aura, isn't there?
Okay, and then just
Not sure. Just tell me who you want be to in range of that.
This, and I'm sorry for Endith, but he's in it as well. 20
Suck
foot.
it, buddy.
Okay.
20 foot, yeah.
I need to check if they have any kind of resistance against fire.
Fire.
Yeah, Orc has resistance to
The point
fire
is, Zach,
10.
I'm pretty sure that Zach can survive it and get it.
Yeah.
It's to slow down. And also, Zach,
Assassin-
Endith should be at the edge of the aura so that if he walks out, he'll be able to, you know.
Okay, and Assassin.
It's rough terrain, so that'll be tough, but what's the check I need to make?
Assassin also has resistance to fire 15.
Reflex partial. So it's going to be 66 fired damage, entangled,
Holy shit.
and reflex. And I'll tell you the save DC. It is 21. Oh, sorry, man.
Okay, orcs makes it. Who else from the enemies has to make it? The assassin? And
Yeah,
the shadow?
anybody who's standing on the ground in that area.
Okay, so assassin and Jack, the orc, because the combat started, so he can just
Oh hey, the
rage,
grease catches on fire.
rage however he wants, and because he's raging, I need to check because I gave him something. Does he get evasion?
Oh, the grease catches fire.
Yeah, there's that. If you have a
He has
rule,
resistance
it's
to fire
and
10,
it's
so I
only
don't
10.
know how much damage would that deal.
1d.
And so how much damage does obsidian flow deal?
Only 66, but it was more about slowing people down. That's what I'm interested in.
And what happens when you fail the save?
You're entangled.
And what
Okay, so
happens when you're
that's
entangled?
the assassin's reflex. He makes it, and his shadow. Oh, 5.
The shadow, if it's incorporeal, of course, doesn't.
Yeah, shadow is incorporeal creature. Okay, so both orc and the assassin guy passed,
Well, maybe it wasn't the best choice of spell.
but still they take damage because Jackal doesn't have improved evasion, but I believe the orc doesn't have improved evasion, but the assassin
I actually
definitely
just
has.
Zach, I intended it basically so that Endith would have another chance to batter the guy when he wasn't able to move.
Yeah.
And if you took a bit of damage. Oh, so shall I do this 66 damage and people take half of it if they save?
Yeah. So orc will take half, assassin takes none because of improved evasion.
Oh, fuck me. That's a terrible roll. Sorry.
Okay, so the orc takes...
Oh well.
And also because orc is raging, he gets damage reduction. Damage reduction DR7 lawful.
What's the DC to break out of the entanglement?
Yeah, well, I'm not lawful. I'm neutral good. And it's not a lawful spell.
Okay, so yeah, he's just slightly bit injured.
Okay, and I will... I don't know if it'll work, but
Maybe like -3.
while I still don't have my bow out, I'm using that quickened rod again and quickened slow on the orc.
Okay, does he
And
get
the
any kind
DC
of...
is 20 will.
Okay, is slow an enchantment spell?
No, it's a transmutation spell.
Okay, cool, so his
Interesting.
will... Still his will is that much. He doesn't make it.
He doesn't make it, no.
I
need
can
to
get
check.
out of the entanglement
Does
fine.
he get any rerolls? I don't believe so.
Just as long as he's stuck there too.
He's staggered for 13 rounds if it fucking hits.
Who is? The
Wow.
orc?
Yeah.
Slow
Yeah.
staggers you for 13 rounds?
Could
Ow.
you
Yeah,
send a link?
because I've got 30. I'm 30. Yeah, I'm level caster.
Okay. So yeah,
Oh,
he's staggered.
yeah.
He's staggered for a long...
Guys, that was much more useful than the
I need
obsidian
to check
one.
things out.
Yes, yes it was.
Dark vision, no. Fast movement, no.
Could you send a link to the slow
Keen
thingy?
senses might... Spirit
It makes
totem.
sense. They're just using staggered in place of Like, don't imagine it like him being like hit by something and being staggered for 13 rounds. It's just like the time around him has been warped to move slower.
Yeah, it's the same. But works in the opposite way. Haste works.
Yeah. So it's just they're using staggered so they don't have to make a new mechanic for it.
Yeah, and he gets a -1 to things. But it's just like haste. You can use it as a counter spell.
It's good. Okay, so he's staggered for a long time. Is that all?
Yeah, that was my move, swift, and
Yeah, because I don't believe he gets any kind of rerolls on the next rounds for slow. He failed, so yeah. Okay, so now's the shadow turn.
If he were hasted, it would get rid of it. Like if someone casted haste on him, it would just cancel
yeah,
out.
but I'm not going to do that,
Nah,
am I?
he's only raging.
Yeah.
Okay, so Raynor might not get an idea where you are, but I believe like the rest of them like see you appearing here.
Yep.
So as the closest target, because Shadow ain't that interesting, he will move.
But at least they also know I'm not alone now.
Yeah, something like that. He slowly swoops in, and yeah, he's not for damage dealing. He's for something else.
He's for poking you with the
He's
stick
for
and watching you
insta-killing.
die.
Strength damage?
Yeah,
Guess what doesn't affect me.
and for giving flank for assassin in case he doesn't succeed on his stealth and hiding in plain sight. Okay, yeah, so he just tries to make an incorporeal touch.
Mhm.
Yeah, because yeah,
Technically, you could
he's
try to counter this too.
How many times can you counter something?
Once you have immediate
It's
action.
specific abilities.
No, it's immediate action. That's a swift action.
Oh
essentially.
yeah, never mind. Yeah, I
Okay.
can't do it now.
So that's touch.
That hits.
I don't believe he can crit. Nope. Okay, so that's strength damage.
Oh hey, that's 5 strength damage.
And that's all he does.
Doesn't really affect me.
Why not? Oh,
My
right,
damage
because,
is based off of dex.
yeah.
Yes, of course, you're a dex-based fighter, aren't you?
Still remember, if shadows, he cannot create spawn, but you can still die when strength hits
Yeah.
0 from
And
his attacks.
bear in mind, aren't you wearing armor and stuff? If you get too much, you won't be able to lift it.
Fair.
Okay,
But if I
orc
recall
guy.
how it works is armor doesn't weigh anything really when you're wearing it.
Okay,
Like,
orc
it
guy,
doesn't count
because
towards your
he's staggered,
encumbrance.
he can do only one action per turn, one standard. So, he will stand up and probably like as a move action, because yeah, he can either fly or do an acrobatics. He will pass the DC, no problem. Either plus 24 to acrobatics or 28 to fly, and I'm pretty sure that beats the DC, so he's not prone now. Although he's still staggered for like.
However, wouldn't the
12
grease
rounds.
be on fire?
It's 1d6 damage per turn. That
And
doesn't
he
matter to
has
anyone.
10 points of resistance to fire.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all he can do now. Aoti.
I suppose I'm gonna wait for the dragon to get me there. Dragon Express. essentially.
So you will act after Jai, okay?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Hi, assassin.
Yeah. So for just shits and giggles, hide in plain sight, as a true assassin from Fate. Suddenly, like his visage slightly distorts, even though, and if you look at him, and then suddenly he's not there.
That's not how it works, though.